All right. Happy Friday, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the coffee sessions. Let's take a look, see who we got hanging out with us today. Looks like we got a few folks over there. Let's see, we got Mr. Paul Stewart. He says thumbs up. Happy Friday. Uh, Good morning to you, Paul. Mr. Larry Galt says good morning, everyone. TGIF Day again. Yep. Good morning. Troy Pritchard, good morning. TGIF to you. Darren Birds is here. Good morning, Darren. Mr. Burnett. Good morning, sir. Kevin Ailes is here. Good morning, Kevin. Clyde CNC is hanging with us today. Good morning, Clyde. Stephen Toronto. Good morning, Stephen. Hope you're doing well. I feel a sneeze coming on. Yeah, maybe not. I'll try to fight it off. Over on Facebook, we've got Dave Mack. Not walking with Jacks. I'd say you can't stay too long today. Well, we'll try to keep it short then. It is Friday and we got lots of stuff to do, so I'll try to be on time. I got my timer set at the right time, so maybe we won't get to running over. Jim Jones says he made another sunrise. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Bart's over there on YouTube this morning. Whoop, I missed him. There he is. To the working stiffs. My favorite solar man. Ryan, I'm going to get that stuff sent to you. I had to scrounge around, find a tube. You know, that rod's not the easiest thing to ship, but I found one of the kind of heavy cardboard tubes that mine came in. I had one of those stashed somewhere, so I'm going to cut it off the length, put those caps on it, and get it sent to you. So you'll have that sometime next week. Mr. Hamilton's here this morning. How you, Greg? Hope you're doing well. Hope you got a pretty sunrise over there in Conyers. Charles Lawrence is here. Good morning. Mr. Henry's here. Yep, this morning. Monroe Cook is here this morning. How you doing? We got a bunch of folks piling in here now. Grant Clark, good morning. The other Mr. Hamilton is here. How you doing, Hitch? Good morning from sunny Southwest Florida. David Burnett says he's sitting at the driver's license office. Okay, be here 5 minutes or 5 hours. Yeah, the last time I went, I have to say I was in and out of there pretty quick. I did the, I don't know what you call it, the stuff where you kind of do some of it online and then you just go there and it's, they've already got all your information in. That helped a lot, I think. But I think I just hit it just right. Where there wasn't a big crowd over there, but I got in and out pretty quick. And that's been a while ago, so I won't have to go again for a pretty good while. Did I ever get any bread mix? No, I have not. Matter of fact, I forgot to go look for it. And plus, I'm trying not to buy anything right now. I just don't, got a lot of stuff going on. I gotta keep an eye on my finances here. So you never know when one of those surprise hospital doctor bills going to show up in the mailbox. So I did get a warning call the other day. They called me and told me that there would be one coming. I thought that was nice of them. Of course, they was, uh, you know, giving me the heads up because it was a pretty good size one. So hadn't got here yet though. I mean, it's supposed to. Well, they said they sent an email and uh, send a statement in the mail, so should be getting it any day. So I'll wait and buy bread mix after that. make sure make sure I got enough money for bread mix. Uh, Doug Sisk is here. He says morning all busy day rain. Yeah, it was sprinkling on me and Jack as we walked out here, but it must not be sprinkling right now because I tell you he's got where he don't want to sit in here with me now. He wants to sit out there on that porch. He really likes that. You can wrap it in a piece of angle. Yeah, but then I'd have to have some angle. The tubes work perfect for shipping that kind of stuff. So I just had to find one. And what's bad is I had a piece that would have been almost perfect. It was a little longer, but I could cut it off. But I had, cleaned up my shop. I'd just taken it and thrown it in the fire pit right before all that happened. So, but I found another one in my garage uh, that the 6 foot ones come in. So I'll cut a piece off of that and get it shipped. Let's see here. Who am I missing here? Wilson Brewbottom's here. Good morning. All right, y'all need to get on with that thumbs up over there. We've got a few slackers over there on the thumbs up stuff. Bruce Foley, good morning, he says. Jim Jones says, I don't mind waiting in lines for this and that. Just another opportunity to people watch. I love retirement. Yeah, I remember back in the day, and you probably did this too, Jim. But I remember back in the day, and this is way back when I was still living in Indiana. Sometimes when you didn't have anything to do, you'd go to places like, I don't know, Lafayette Square, which I don't even know if that's still a thing. There used to be a big mall in the Indianapolis area. But you just go there and just kind of hang out and watch all the people. And of course, again, we're talking way back, 70s and 80s, I guess. 70s for me. But you could go to the airport, and back then you could go wherever you wanted in the airport. You could go walk down to a gate, sit, watch the passengers. I always thought it was cool to watch the people that were sitting there, and you could tell they were anxious about something. And then the plane would pull up, and you could tell by the look that they were waiting on somebody to get off that plane, and they'd get off, and they'd hug and all that stuff. That was always cool to watch. Yeah, can't do none of that stuff. Well, I guess you could still go to a mall if you really, make sure you're packing some heat or something before you go there. But I haven't been into a mall in a long, long time. But yeah, you can't go around to the airport like you used to. Yeah, back when it was Ware Cook, yeah. I used to love to go there. That was one of my favorite places. Just walk around, walk down to the gate, different gates, and sit down and watch a plane come in. And when that plane come in, you go find another one where the plane's due to come in. Yeah, Doug says Lafayette Square, good place to get shot now. 1 mile square around there is the highest crime rate in the city. Yeah, I don't know what it is about those malls, but there's several here in the Atlanta area that are just like that. You do not want to go to those malls. you'd be lucky if you get from your car out in the parking lot to the thing without getting carjacked or something. It's it's pretty bad. Long for the good old days, but I'm afraid they won't ever come back. I think they'll make it back. Man, I don't know if y'all saw this on I don't know if it made the national news. Probably not, I guess, but although it was on an interstate, but we had the I-16 runs, I think it runs from Macon to Savannah or something like that. It's the interstate I take when I go to like Tybee Island or something. And they had a tractor trailer, I guess, in the wee hours of the night, and it was one of those, I don't know what you call them, big tractor trailers, but it's the one that has the big old dump truck like trailer, the big thing that tilts up. And how those guys drive those things down the road and not know that thing's sticking way up in the air, I'll never know. But anyway, this dude plowed into a bridge, because he had his thing up, plowed into a bridge, and he scooted that bridge over about 6 feet. So they had to, of course, they had to close the highway, and they've already taken that bridge down, and now I guess there's going to be like 2-lane traffic. They'll take the other side and have one lane going east and one lane going west or something. But man, what a cluster that was! I can't figure out how those guys, and it happens quite often. You see it different places. People just don't think, I guess, but I don't know how they could, because those things stick way up in the air. Here's the old Jackster. What's the matter, buddy? Start sprinkling out there. You won't melt. You won't melt. But yeah, I don't know if. All right, Clyde. Have a good day, buddy. Have a great weekend too. Come back and see us on Monday. Richard Lashaw's here. Says that's big dollars. Yep. For the truck and the taxpayers for the bridge. I don't know how those things. I guess they had those. We call them expansion joints or something, where it's just kind of sitting there basically. But man, like I said, when he hit it, the side over, I don't know how to describe it, not towards the middle of the interstate, but the other side where the land, that starts going on the road, that whole thing shifted 6 feet. But, it's crazy. Jim Jones says, not truck drivers. They just ride and glide. Yeah. I think I probably get in trouble saying this, but I think the quality of truck drivers has gone way down. Of course, the quality of people in general has gone way down, I guess. But yeah, I just, you always see, what's that one company, trucking company, they're always got some truck driver that's doing something just ridiculously stupid. Jim, say the name of that company. I'll know it when you say it. I can't think of it. It'll come to me in a minute, maybe. Seems like it starts with an S, but I could be wrong. Troy says he's got a light on his dash if the back is open on my van. Yeah, you have you got a little light on your dash if you leave the little gas cover open or something, all that kind of stuff. But I guess I don't have that on big dump trucks. I don't know. Yeah, there you go, Doug. Control joint keeps it from heaving in a deep freeze. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the part that, it's almost like a section where they set it on that concrete, uh, whatever you call it, and then um, and then the other part, it doesn't really butt up to it. I think there's like a gap, and then they fill that in with something. I don't know. No, it's not that one. It's not either one of those two. Maybe it's just a southern thing. Maybe it's one that we have down here, but they're all over the place down here. I'll think of it in a minute. It starts with an S, I'm pretty sure. Um, or I could be totally off. Let me search trucking counties, because I know if I see the name, I'll know it. Let's see if I can do this over here. Let's look and see. I know. Let's see what I can find. Swift. There you go, Ryan. Swift. That's it. I knew it started with an S. Yeah, you see the you see Facebook post about the Swift drivers. It's like I don't know where they get trained at, but yeah. Thank you, Ryan. That's it. Swift. That's the one you always see. Now, I don't know. Maybe these others. I've seen both of these, Snyder and JB Hunt. I've seen those around here. I don't know if I've ever heard of that one. Landstar is another big one that's around here. Uh, but yeah, Swift is the one I was trying to think of, and I'm so glad you said it because it was right on the tip of my tongue. I couldn't think of it. But yeah, you see a lot of Facebook memes and stuff like that where they show a picture of a Swift truck just you know and there's lots of funny videos where they're trying to back into a dock, and there's other trailers beside, and they just keep banging into the other stuff and just keep right on going. It's crazy. Yeah, Swift. Maybe that was a Swift dump truck or something. I don't know if they have those, but maybe that's what was heading down I-16. I don't know. Um, Richard says there are lots of camel hockeys driving today. Okay. JB Hunt has Walmart ties. Yeah, you see a lot of Walmart trucks around here. We have, not real close to me, but kind of back, because I-75 runs right through McDonald just about. So there are lots of warehouse distribution centers. There's, let's see, I don't know if it's still there or not. It used to be a big, huge Toys R Us distribution center and just all kinds of them. So you go down that way, which I always try to avoid. It's like tractor trailers everywhere, in a lot of shady motels and stuff. Although they do have a crystal down there, so I have to go that way if I'm going to get some crystal. JB married to Walton. Okay, I did not know that. I don't really keep up with the Waltons. We don't really run in the same circles. Let's see, what am I doing on time? Man, did y'all see the? I don't know exactly where in Germany, but man, they had some terrible floods over there. Just, I mean, it looked like a big river running down through a street or something, just picking up cars and smashing them into stuff. It's unbelievable. A lot of weird stuff going on. a lot of crazy weather stuff and all that. Jim says, so how are you feeling? 80%? I don't really know how to describe in a percentage thing, but because I was so crappy for so long, didn't even know it, I guess. All the stuff that when I look back at how I felt and all the aches and pains and stuff like that I had before the heart attack, I just kind of contributed to that. I'm just getting old, it's just part of getting old. But now that I've been through what I've been through, I'm thinking, man, it's a wonder I didn't croak months ago. Because I just, I was tired all the time. I remember, I don't remember how old I was. Probably after I turned, I don't know, late 50s or early 60s, whatever. I got where I would take a power nap. And when I say power nap, that's what it was. It was a power nap. I'd sit in the chair, maybe after I've eaten lunch or something. Nod off, 15, 20 minutes, wake up, be energized, good to go. But then I started noticing that my power naps got longer and longer and longer. And then the bad thing was when you wake up an hour and a half later, and then you're sluggish the rest of the day. So, so I really don't know how to describe it. I've got a lot more energy. Some days I get out here and I really do stuff, and I'm like, holy crap, I got a lot of stuff done. There's no way I would have got that much stuff done before. But then at night, I'm like, man, I hope I don't pay for this tomorrow because I might have overdid it just a little bit. But, like I said, I don't really know how to describe it. I feel pretty dang good. Now, I don't feel like I'm 30. I still feel like I'm 65, and especially when the humidity is 85%. That's still a killer, no matter what. But it's a little easier to take now than it was. But anyway, yeah, I really don't know how to answer your question other than I feel pretty dang good and happy to be here. Doug says, keep your nitro in your pocket. 18 years later, I still carry mine. Well, they never gave me any. I don't have any. Maybe I should ask about that. I don't know. I had a bunch of it in the ambulance on the way to that first hospital. That's probably the only thing that helped me get there. But yeah, I don't have any. I'll have to inquire about that. I do have my baby aspirin still. Still where it always was, in there in the bathroom counter. But yeah, Charles is here. He says hello, Dave and Jack. Late again. That's all right. That's all right. I'll pass it on to Jack. Oh no, there he is. He's sitting over there in the doorway. All right, Doug says I need to get some. Yeah, good to hear. Just remember, you're old enough to know better. Yeah, I don't think I've really done anything like when I was building that little porch out there. It's hot and humid, and And that's been a month ago, I guess. Now I built that. Yeah, because I finished it on the 26th, which was exactly 2 months from the day I came home from the hospital. But when I was working on it, took me like 4 days to do it because I would work till I thought, that's probably enough. I probably need to go on and cool off and just chill the rest of the day. And of course, I had some days in between there because it would rain and stuff. So it took me 4 days. Well, really 3.5, but we'll call it 4 days of working on it, and uh, really a couple of weeks because of the weather. But yeah, like I say, I feel good, but I have to keep remembering. They fixed that, but there's still some other stuff that uh, I need to be mindful of, and also, like I said, I'm not 30 or 40 or even 50. So, but however much time I got left, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll croak next month. Maybe it'll be 15 years. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to have fun and enjoy uh, whatever it is I got left. Yeah, all you guys carrying your nitro. Why didn't I? They never even mentioned that with me. I'm gonna have to call and check on that. Say, hey, all my buddies got nitro. Why ain't I got some? Unless they just think I don't need it. I mean, surely they would have. I don't know. How does that come? Is it like a prescription thing? I don't know anything about it. It's some kind of little pill, isn't it? You stick it under your tongue. I know that's what that guy on the, the ambulance kept doing. When we got ready to leave here, and I finally said, okay, yeah, I changed my mind. Let's go. He quickly strapped me up to the thing, and he looked at the little lines doing that. And he said, "Oh yeah, you having a good." And then he says, "Here, stick this under your tongue." And he did that about 3 or 4 times on the way to Piedmont Henry. Prescribed pill. Oops. Prescribed pill. Wait a minute. Where'd it go? I'm trying to get this there. Prescribed pill or spray. Richard said it's a small. You got it too, Richard? Guys, dang, everybody's got it but me. Okay. Liquid, fast acting. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to make a few phone calls to find out about that. But maybe they fixed me so good they don't think I need it. I don't know. I know one thing, though. I keep, um, let's see, Jim says, I just look at it like this. Don't let life get in the way of living. Yeah, exactly. Um, when you come home from a hospital, of course, if you could have seen me when I first came home from the hospital, I had holes all in me, man. Well, stitches. I still got the thing about 8 inches long where they cracked me open. And then I got three little things. I call them my little bullet holes because it looks like little bullet holes. I got three of them right below that where they had some kind of drain tubes and stuff. And then I got a scar on my right leg below my knee where I think that's where they harvested a vein or artery or whatever it was they needed. And then there's another spot lower, kind of down where my shin is above my ankle. And it's always been kind of numb feeling. And I think that's where they had the pump, that balloon pump thing hooked up. But some of that stuff I keep thinking, well, one day I'm going to get up because as soon as I get out of the shower, I got a big mirror right there, and I'm going to look, and those little bullet holes are going to be where I can't even see them. Well, so far they're still Uh, I mean, they're closed up and all, but I keep waiting for them to scar over, and it's taking a long time. And even my 8-inch thing here, the lower part down here is still pretty red looking. So I don't know. Maybe it'll change eventually, I guess. But I think that leg, I think it's going to be numb from now on in places. So yeah, once a cardiac patient, always. Yeah. All right. Well, that was my timer. I'm all out of time here. So let's get this weekend started. Y'all have a awesome Friday, and we will, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. We will be back Monday for the 349th coffee session. Bring the coffee. See y'all then.